So welcome to Learning Activity 4. As a quick refresher, you click on Content, scroll down until you find Learning Activity 4. Remember, if you don't see these over here on the side, you haven't completed the checklist for the previous learning activity. So you're going to want to go ahead and do that to be able to move to the next item. All right, so the biggest component of Learning Activity 4 is to focus on your semester-long project. By now, you have decided what you're going to do, whether you're going to do a book review, whether you're going to do a self-study project, such as a moon journal or a flower journal or a nature journal, something along those lines. And what you do in Learning Activity 4, I want you to talk to your small group, okay? So one way to find that small group, and this is different, remember, I want you to remember this is different than your regular class groups. These are ones that you're going to use only for the semester-long project. So if you notice where I went there, I went under Overview and Activities, all the way down to the full, all the way down, where it has Sign Up and Groups. So there's nobody's name in here just yet, but what you will see, there's each column is a different color. So if you sign up for a nature journal, everyone else that's in that same column as you will be in your group. If you've got like 12 people, you can divide it up if you'd like. Just think about it, how it is going to work best for you. The other thing, if you look across the bottom here, you also have something, your book study. So when you click over here on the book study, you will sign up for individual chapters. What I want you to remember, though, for your first discussion, talk about the whole project itself, not the individual sections. I think that would be much more beneficial. All right, so we're going to close this again and go back to Learning Activity 4. All right. So remember, if you're doing option 1, you have the basic idea of what you're going to do for your project, and you've reviewed the instructions. Your group will meet, you'll discuss your plans and get some feedback. The specific questions are located below. Option 2, you're going to start reading your book, figure out how you're going to critique it, and share that critique. You have between now and the end to create a PowerPoint presentation type thing for your book. That is one component. So make sure that you are very thorough in that book review. All right. Once you've gone through those, I want you to think about something that you can teach, a lesson that you can create that allows you to teach your semester-long project. And for this learning activity, you're actually going to turn in that lesson plan. In turn, the lesson plan is going to serve as the format or the idea for your e-learning module. And we'll talk about that some more in just a few minutes. You'll start the lesson plan, obviously finish it, turn it in LA4. You can start your e-learning module now. The e-learning module does not have to be finished until LA8. I wanted you to have plenty of time to make some adjustments and processes and make sure it's something that you're happy with doing. As always, there's the checklist. And as we go down through here, some of these are hidden from you, but this video walks you through the semester-long project. Then you have links that are to the semester-long project. And if I remember correctly, this link takes you back to getting to know the course. And that's something that's going to be in every single one of these. There are exemplars and obviously, again, the video of the project. This is all the same information that's in your information sheet. What's expected for the project that you choose to do. So by now you've decided one or two, and spend a little bit more time delving into how you're going to construct your project. Okay, so then let's look at this e-learning module. What is asked of you here? So let's click on the e-learning overview and rubric. walks through the entire project itself. This takes you to a Google Drive where you can create your own folder in the correct semester. I think it's you have the option for semester of summer 2021. This is pretty self-explanatory. Back to 4. I want you to have some fun with this. I mean, it should be fun. It should be something that you can actually use. That's the goal. And as in all of these, you have a section called Semester-Long Project Connections. Since most of this entire assignment, this learning activity, is on the semester-long project, you've already addressed it. But you're going to have your first small group. These are the questions that you're going to focus on. All right? They're here. They're also down here. This sentence, that link, takes you to getting to know the course and the info on the semester project. So I try to put it in every one of them so you have access to get to it. All right. For discussion 1, if you are doing self-study, these are the questions you'll talk about. If you're doing a book review, these are the questions and suggestions you will talk about. Notes and recommendations that are relevant to you. One person can turn in those notes. I don't need every single person in the class to turn in notes. Just make sure you include everyone's name that was in your meeting and submit those notes to the discussion board. And I believe those are the big items for this learning activity. Let's check and make sure. Things to turn in. Semester-long project lesson plan. Okay. If you choose to get your e-learning module done early, you can put a link to it right here. And then your small group discussion. One person can turn these notes in. I hope this helps you understand a little bit better of what you're supposed to do in LA4. And if you have questions, as always, please let me know either by posting your questions here or shooting me an email. Thanks, and have some fun with this.